The Animal Shelter and Sheriff's Office work together to adopt dogs in a special way. Plus, Congresswoman Bourdeaux visits Forsyth County and the fire department welcomes new recruits. That and more right now on Your Forsyth. Thanks for watching. A second chance. It's a phrase that's used often around the Forsyth County Jail for inmates and for dogs that live there as well. Pups with Purpose is a collaborative program between the Animal Shelter of Forsyth County and the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office that provides dogs another chance at getting adopted and might bring something a little bit more meaningful to their handlers. Travis Chafin has the story.
In May, 4 local families, inmates at the Forsyth County Jail, deputies, and the county animal shelter shared laughs, tears, and a few treats as the latest class graduated from the 8-week Pups with Purpose program to go home with their new families.
Well, it's the ultimate, ending for seeing something from the start to finish. One, with the inmates, seeing what they've done with the puppies, seeing how much they've grown, and also seeing these families come together with these homeless dogs that really are just truly amazing creatures, and they get to live happily ever after. It's perfection.
For Animal Shelter Manager Cindy Iacapella, the process begins with matching the right dogs with the right handlers and ultimately the right adopting family.
The Forsyth County Animal Shelter selects the puppies for the program. We also provide all the medical care, spay, neutering, vaccinations, any kind of medical needs. We also provide that throughout the stay that the dogs are at the jail. And then when it comes to time for adoption, we process all the applications for the families, do the matchmaking, and finalize the adoption.
Like they do for all animals they find homes for, the shelter serves as a matchmaker for local families and dogs in the program.
Today in particular, there was one family who has had a rough go of it for the last couple of years, and they have a special needs son, and we have a dog in this particular class that's a therapy candidate dog, and their therapy dog just passed away for their child who has autism, and Charlie, the dog, is now going to be the new therapy dog for this family. And when I talked with the mom of this family, it was just this instant connection, and I knew that this was the right dog for this family. And seeing them come together, the joy that it brought them it's what it's all about. It was just a really beautiful thing.
While the pups and adopting families left the graduation with new family members, the inmates who trained and lived with the dogs for the past 8 weeks walk away with something special as well.
Sometimes the psychology we use here of having to get up and work, having to get up and make your bed, having to get up and do things, and then being responsible for something. In this case, in Pups with Purpose, a helpless pup, right, is giving them that sense of purpose, is giving them that sense of accomplishment. When you work hard, something good comes out of it. They get a crazy pup that nobody would adopt, comes in here, and now they're well behaved, they're good pups, and people are dying to get them, and competing to get them. Then it's kind of that little proud parent moment. And that sense of accomplishment, if we can transfer it to when they get out from behind these doors, can go a long way. Hey, Brittany, how are you? You're gonna get Zorro. Come here, buddy. Hey, how's my buddy? How's my buddy?
For Sheriff Ron Freeman, the program's benefits for the inmates as well as the deputies at the jail are clear.
For anyone to think about, if you were in jail and you had a chance to spend time in a cell and just sit there and think about the position you find yourself in life at that moment, or to have a focus to do something like training these pups and a purpose to do that, as well as all the other programs that our RSET program has together, who wouldn't choose that over the other? So it is a great accomplishment and a great opportunity for both the pups, for the ladies that are in here, and our staff. I will tell you that most of the deputies that work in our Pups with Purpose program, I'm not sure I could retain them if I moved them out of Pups with Purpose right now, because they love the program as well. They've bought into the RSET program, they've bought into our Pups with Purpose program and what it means from that.
Thanks to the collaboration between the Animal Shelter and the Sheriff's Office, Pups with Purpose has now graduated 13 classes of pups that have worked with both male and female inmates and found their forever homes. Learn more about Pups with Purpose, their next class of trainees, and how you can bring home one of these great dogs by visiting ForsythPupsWithPurpose.com.
Thanks, Travis. And whether you're looking to adopt a dog, a cat, or any animal from the animal shelter, right now may be the perfect time to do it because the Summer of Love is underway, and that means all adoption fees are waived at the shelter through Labor Day weekend. So check out the shelter today on Facebook and online at forsythco.com. Congresswoman Carolyn Bourdeaux visited Forsyth County's Fowler Water Reclamation Center to highlight initiatives and legislation that she supports for improved infrastructure in her district.
Forsyth County is one of the most rapidly growing counties in the country, and in order to grow, we need to make sure that we are dealing with water and wastewater effectively.
Bourdeaux also toured the Big Creek Greenway in support of a bill she introduced to provide funding for Greenway initiatives. 2 new segments of the Big Creek Greenway are open following a ribbon-cutting ceremony on June 3rd. One of the 2 segments of the Greenway's Phase 5 runs from the intersection of Kelly Mill Road and Johnson Road to Canton Highway, a distance of 2.27 miles. The other new segment of the Greenway starts at the intersection of 20 and the Spot Road Connector and travels along the connector to end at the Sawney Mountain Preserve Visitor Center, which is a distance of just under 2.5 miles. For more information on the Big Creek Greenway, visit parks.forsythco.com. The latest class of fire department recruits were sworn in on June 19th during a special graduation ceremony held at local church in North Forsyth. During the ceremony, the county's newest firefighters received their orders for which stations and shifts they will operate. Watch the full ceremony on TV Forsyth, Comcast Channel 23, and AT&T Channel 99, or online at forsythco.com later this month. Congratulations to these firefighters, paramedics, and their families. Well, that's all for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, for the latest Forsyth County government news, follow us on social media and interact with us there. And as always, visit us online 24/7 at forsythco.com. So long for now.